Hey guys, let's do my set first. So, so the chest exercise today we're gonna start with dumbbell incline dumbbell press, and I'm gonna do some flies, and I'm gonna copy um, and mimic the form of Arnold Schwarzenegger by get the first full stretch on my pecs. That would be my second exercise. Let's finish this. So my carbs are around 250 grams every day from today onwards. Yesterday I had higher carbs. No, yesterday I had 250 grams. Today I had 250 grams, and the carbs are limited to 250 grams every day because it's a cut season. I think I'm gonna keep it that way until the end of summer. I don't bulk in summer. I maintain my physique in summer. But yeah, I'm gonna up my protein. Going to introduce some fish, some meat protein, fish like tilapia. Maybe I'll add one fillet of tilapia every day. Either I'm eating one serving of salmon or two thighs or two chicken thighs, and along with one egg and couple of egg whites. That's all my protein is. A little bit probiotic, Greek yogurt. Pretty much that's it. My protein intake is low. it was low because my carb intake was high. Now my protein intake is gonna go up. Of course, I do take um, dry fruits like cashew, almonds, pistachio. Um, I like snacking on them. So these are fats and protein. I have a significant amount of fat, like 1 spoonful of peanut butter and 1 spoonful of organic honey. Organic honey is actually carb, there's sugar, but I do have a bit of a sweet tooth, so I cannot give up on my honey. So I'm gonna, and it is like 60 calories I take from honey. 1 spoonful gives 60 calories. These 60 calories would be there. So let's do the last set. Okay, now we're gonna do some flies. So chest flies reportedly give you the maximum stretch on your pecs. Well, I get the same stretch on my pec deck. I get the same stretch on some of the machines there. Same stretch on my double pec flies on the cable. But you know, free weights are free weights. What's beautiful about free weights is that your other muscles, fibers, they kick in because weights are free. They are not moving on their own. So you have to balance them on your hands. So when you do that, you also let your front delts to kick in. You also let your shoulders to kick in. You also let your traps, your lats to kick in and traps to kick in, right? So that's why I like free weights exercises more than machines. For definition, machines are the best. For size and muscle, free weights, compound movements, they're the best. Okay. You know, the problem with this bench is it's too wide here. So I cannot get maximum stretch. The farther I go, the more I get blocked by this width And I need some thinner bench where this width is not that big, because these are like sofa, very comfortable benches. There shouldn't be these comfortable benches in the gym. We're working out, we're not sleeping here. So let me go find that bench. So I got whatever I could get in this gym. Let me try if my form improves. You know, lifting your legs up really helps, because when I'm lifting my help, I'm lifting when I'm lifting my legs, I am actually balancing the weights by my upper torso, and I'm not paying attention to my legs. I just am paying more attention towards uh, activating my pec muscles, getting the maximum stretch. So for this exercise, try to lift your legs up and make sure you don't fall. So I decided to bump up the weight a little at 35 to see if there is an improvement in my um, activation of pecs. So in the gym, what we are doing is creating content and making sure that I'm getting my workout done real good. So the thing is that, this videotaping myself is also improving my motivation for some reason, one way or the other, because I know that I have another thing to do along with workout. I have to record myself. Of course, there's no way that uh, it wasn't my it wasn't my way of getting motivated before, but right now I feel good. Right, I feel good recording myself. Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna set the camera on another angle to get the better view of this exercise. Okay, let's do the third set. Okay, so I think that I am not getting enough stretch on this bench too. I really feel myself restricted going all the way down because I was watching Arnold's video, and um, in his video he was on a really narrow bench. It was it was almost like not a good bench to balance yourself if you're lying down. So he was getting really max stretch onto the bottom, right? And that's what I wanted. Let me look for another bench if I can do it, then we'll finish off this exercise with that. One last good set. Unluckily, no success. I have to work with this bench. One more set and then we'll do pullovers. So let's do pullovers, and my headphones are off because we don't need headphones for chest pullovers. So today is today it was thunderstorm day. So many hours wasted from work because it was raining outside, and my work is mostly outside the outside my home, right? So I stayed home, slept a little before I came to the gym. I'm well rested. I'm always well rested. Oh, I thought I was wearing headphones. All right, first set. I'm gonna increase the weight. Okay, so reading about steroids, talking about steroids. When I was 15, I started working out in the gym. Of course, in the gym, there were very big guys there, and we were very impressed by them. We used to watch them, me and my friends, and they were competing, and they competed well. And after a couple of months, we just found out that two of those guys were dead. Of course, they were using steroids. Now, if you go online and you check out some websites, some news channels, some TMZ or some other random news, you see that bodybuilders they have made a list of bodybuilders who have died. There's so many young bodybuilders. 30s and 40s are not the age. 30s and 40s is not the age to die, you know. You are old when you're retired. You're old probably 70, 80, 60, 70, 80, whatever you think. When you are retired, you're useless. As a man, you're useless. Then you die and nobody cares. But you're young. You're a man. You have to work. You have to raise a family. You have a family. You do something for your career. And you die, it is really heartbreaking for a lot of people. So, of course, steroids, they are the culprits somewhere, whether you believe it or not. And it's also recently, like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, or maybe a week ago, there was another bodybuilder who died who used to work out in the gym in Gold's Gym, California. But now steroids are so popular these days. Everybody is opening up about them. People who are using it, they're opening up about them, and they are coming out on the YouTube and all social media, popularizing the use or abuse of steroids more and more and more. Well, nobody can stop this, right? If you are a responsible human being towards yourself, towards your body, then you have to pay attention to what do you want to do with your body. You want to let this body live longer, healthier, or do you want to just let it go to waste just for the sake of fame or winning competitions? It's up to you. For this exercise, I have told you earlier that don't drink water, don't drink any liquid before doing this exercise because you're not gonna get the best out of it. And I'm surprised to see so many influencers on YouTube and social media that they are talking favorably about steroids more and more, even if they, regardless if they use it or not. And I know that it's because people want to watch. They're gonna put up only those videos, those content with that people want to watch, right? They're not gonna put anything that people are not going to see or they're gonna dislike. But doing something like that, like promotion in one way or the other, is not being responsible, right? You are not being responsible. You're careless. You are not doing anything good towards your subscribers, towards your followers. Well, one way of saying this is you tell somebody don't to use anything, and then you give a speech that favors the use of something, that thing, right? That favors to do something. It is like giving an advice, um, giving an advice not to do something, and you're giving a background information to do that thing. I hope I have cleared it. For example, somebody who himself does not use steroids and he's doing a video on steroids and letting people know the benefits of it, letting people know the disadvantages. of it, but the benefits are always weighing more than the disadvantages. What are you telling people? You're telling people to use them, right? But in the end, and the start of the video, they always say that no, we don't recommend them. We don't, of course, nobody can recommend them. We don't support them, and we don't tell people that this is the right way to get the gains. So you have to be careful because Google or YouTube or social media is not the guide to your life, right? So we're gonna increase the weight by 10 more pounds, 80 pounds or more. Third set. While finishing the set, I can leave the weight at the back, or I can leave the weight at the front. It depends. Leaving the weight at the back is much more easier, but only I want to complete my set. I don't want that last rap to be not counted. That's why I bring my weight forward. But do whatever is safe. And let's do one more set for this. And then we will move to biceps. Alright guys, so we're gonna do some biceps. Starting with 25s. So this was my form of set. Set 2. So these were two sets. Two last sets would be intense. I know every time I do these dumbbellings, and these are very disliked by people online, and people expect to do some exercises that don't make sense to me and a lot of fitness people, because until and unless I do something like this, where I have to cock my body, I have to get the stretch on my biceps. I am getting my biceps activated. That what all it matters. It does not matter what other people are thinking that he is doing wrong. It does not matter what other people are saying that this is not the right form. They are not experts. They are not athletes. They are no one. They are just sitting there and just watching and finding faults. So don't care about those people. Don't care about anyone giving any comment on your training. Well, you, as long as you are getting the benefit out of your exercise, do not pay attention to other people. Right? So that's what I wanted to tell you about these bicep curlings. 2 sets are really gonna be intense. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that they are intense, and I'm gonna do a drop set, starting with 30s and dropping down to 25s. Okay, so there we go. Second last set. So one more set like this. Okay, last set. Alright, guys, let's finish off this exercise session today with concentration goals. Now, growing up, um, going to the gym when I was a kid, I always thought that this exercise actually the ones that gives you big arms, 19 inches biceps or 19-inch arms, 20-inch arms. This is the actual exercise. And to my dismay, I found out that this is actually for peak, for definition of your bicep, which actually might shrink your bicep but not gain size on it. See, it it is not known to show gains or big bicep that if somebody doing these concentration curls or bigger biceps, bigger arms, you have to do compound movements like dumbling or barbell curling, right? This is just for getting your bicep peak. That looks hot too, right? You like guns. So I'm gonna bump up this weight and do some high reps, low sets, high reps, and like 2 sets, 3 sets max. Okay, so let's do the last set like an arm blaster. 50s, 40s, and 30s. We're gonna drop down the weights. It's a drop set. Let's do it. Okay, that was a good set. Let's go inside and do some posing. Let's do a little bit of shirt removal first. One, two, three, pose. Side chest. One, two, three, pose. One, two, three, pose. lats and biceps along with boulder shoulders and make your body look bigger and very, very impressive physique, right? Back lat spread. Slowly getting there. Oh man, I can't wait to have my six pack abs back. Let's do a little bit stretching. This is a chest for stretch. This is a stretch for chest. So every stretch should be like 20 seconds long. So once you stretch, you got to start counting and count it to 20. And again, if you want to stretch your biceps, just remember that thumb points downward and it is almost the same stretch as chest stretch. So it's bicep is a small muscle. So you're gonna get feel the stretch at the very end of 20 seconds. Now I'm feeling my stretch in my biceps. So at the start, you won't even feel it that your bicep is being stretched in this position. And my pec is relaxed. I have no extension. I have no activity. I have like no stretch in my chest. Yes. So after like 10 minutes, after like 10 seconds, I start feeling my bicep. I can hold it there, but the stretching is just only for 20 to 30 seconds, not more than that. Remember, we are stretching our muscles to release the tension that we developed after training it with weights, with different weights, with heavier weights, lighter weights, with more reps, and very so many sets. So after stretching your muscles, they relieve they're relieved from pressure. So thanks for watching, guys.